Hi, this is Christian. Okay, so in this video, we're gonna go over a one little cool feature that allows you to like automate data that you can push out to all locations, or basically to a particular chat or a particular socket that will kind of like mimic the way how stock tickers work, right? So I have on this site, if I remember correctly, I put a link here to some live data. I couldn't find the, stock tickers, but this is kind of work the same way. So on this side is on Coinbase site. You see all these trading things going on the screen here. You see these numbers flashes instantly, right? It's been pushed out to you from the server side automatically. So whoever is logs on or gets to this page, you see all this data coming in. Notice again, it's coming live. It's not refreshing the page, anything like that at all. So it's like kind of same thing with Ajax, right? And this is an example of a WebSocket. To see that how this works, you can press the F12 key, and you can inspect this by going to the network tab here, and let me expand this a little bit here, and click reload again so you can see the message down here. Okay, so we get the feed here. Okay, you click on that feed, and then there is a WS here for WebSockets. Right under the headers, there's a frames and there's a timing. Timing tells you how fast it loads, things like that. But under frame is the important one, is the interesting one. You see that all these tickers, these numbers coming in every like milliseconds or so. All of them coming here, and this is where you get all these update, right? And so you can build something like this and push all these out to the user, to whoever wants to see this. Okay, so we can do something like that very easily in our sample application. So let's go back to the code here. Now on the front side, I need a place to, here we got our chat, right? And again, just want to make sure this is working still. Go back and run this again. I'm going to go to the browser and reload that. So our chat is working as expected. I should have just moved this to the bottom. But anyway, hi, right, it's working. So let's just say that we want to add something like will automatically add it to another location right down here or below here, or even to the console if you want. We can add it down here. We're going to append it to the to a different location here. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so on the front end, I'm going to go and build another tag, and this time we'll just put right below it. So right down here, and on the UL, and this time the UL here is going to be just a different ID. We'll call this one here like, let's just say maybe news, right? For example, we'll call it news. Okay, and save that. And then down here, we'll do something similar to this one here. Okay, so I'm going to copy this whole thing here and add it down here because again, it's a different socket, right? You don't want to flood this socket here. You want to do something else. Okay, give it a different name. I'll call it news. So on the back end, it has to target the same socket. So the data will feed through this socket and not this one over here. Okay, so this UL will be, I'll put UL2 for now. No, let's call it news. Okay, news. And this is the news. I'm targeting this tag here now. Okay, so when I receive the message from the other side, from the user cloud server side, I'm going to create a LI, same thing, and I append that to the message and append that to the news instead of the other one. Okay, so very simple like that. That's all you have to do basically. And then on the server side, we'll do something very similar, except that it's going to be automated every like few seconds or so. So I'm going to do down here a set interval, right? And the interval, you have a function, and then this function is going to emit a message to the news socket, okay? And over here is the content of that. So whatever this is, it's going to be sent over. So you could do like maybe a random number every time, right? You can do a a math floor. We want just to do a whole number. That's what it means, right? Take the whole number only. A math dot random. I'm going to do a very just simple random here, times 100. That means any number between 0 to 100, okay? and it will print that out. If you don't put the math floor, you're going to get a decimal number. So if you do that, it strips off the decimal numbers. It keeps the whole number only and sends that over to the news channel. That's all there is to it. And then you do that every, let's just say 2 seconds. So 2000 milliseconds. Okay? So that's all you do basically. And I'm just getting this data here. You can get that from another site if you want, like a Twitter feed or Flickr, anywhere, right? It doesn't matter. Or you generate your own data here from your database and randomly enter those data to the screen. Okay, so that would send that over. Now this is pretty cool because again, you send the data over without caching or reloading the page, and that's something that you want. So it's not too, so it shouldn't reload the page. So save that. And I think we got the right side correctly. It comes over here to the news page and the message. We append that to the inner HTML, add that to the news UL right here, and then keep populating that file. Okay, so let's go ahead and run that. Control C and run. Hopefully there are no errors. So let's go to the browser here and refresh and see if anything comes through. So there's, you see, okay. I know it's kind of messed up here, but you'll see that it's coming. These numbers coming automatically from the server side. These are the ones that generated, again, between 0 and 100. Okay, so you can format this, of course, the way, make it nicer. But this is how you do it. And so maybe once you reach a certain number, a certain count, you can count on the front end and you can clear it, or you can make that into a scrollable window and so on. Right? So that's how you do it. Again, I'm not reloading the page at all. It's happening automatically. At the same time, I can still chat. Okay, it goes to the different socket. So you can have all kinds of socket going on here on your single page here, right? So you have ads that feeds back from the server side to a location here every 10, every minute or every couple minutes, or you can randomize the minutes. It doesn't matter. You have total control of the site here. So how cool is that, right? All right, so I hope this is helpful in your journey into building WebSockets. I look forward to see what you can do. And also, I would expect you have something like this integrated into your final project.